was hoping.
There you go. So to mobilise the body, and this will sort your neck out.
Yeah.
So we're in our perfect setup position.
Yeah.
Take a big inhale. As you exhale, turn the face to one side. Nothing else moves. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. And then inhale back. And bring your face back. And then exhale off to the other side. Inhale back. And exhale to the other side. I do 4 of everything. Don't lower the chin. I'm exaggerating, but keep the chin up. That's it. Brilliant. Okay, so there's 4. So now you can look up for 4. Keeping the pelvic floor lifted, the core engaged. Exhale down to the bottom. So it's an inhale move, exhale move, inhale move, exhale move. Lovely. And then we'll draw a circle with the nose. So everything you do, ever, you do a small one first, check nothing's hurting, and then go as big as you like. Because the thing about Pilates is you never go into pain. That's brilliant. That's good mobility. Well done. And then change direction when you've done your 4. I just think of 4 of it.
Okay.
You can do more, but you know, we haven't got all day. Have we? We don't have all day.
Unfortunately, no.
I know.
It's crunchy a bit, but
Crunching is
quite
absolutely
nice.
fine. And then imagine you've got a pencil
Yeah.
and another pencil, and draw a small circle. And this is really good for, you know, you should be doing this every hour at your desk, 4 each way, and go as big as you like. Nobody would laugh if you did this at your desk, would they?
I work from home most of the time, but I do spend my life on video calls.
Only other way, do you wear pyjamas in the lower half?
Maybe.
Oh, lovely. Now we're going to bring the whole arm in.
Yeah.
But instead of having it all limp, we're going to have it all strong. So
Yeah.
small circle. Does that hurt anywhere? So then go as big as you like.
It's crunchy, but it's nice. It's crunching, but it's quite
Crunching
nice.
is lovely. As long as it doesn't hurt. And again, at home, there's nothing, and change direction. Small first. Nothing to stop you doing this every hour. Yeah. Even if you just did 2 each way. And then the best one, if you've got a tight chest from computing, is, you know, Barbara Windsor?
Okay.
Short,
Oh, brilliant.
long, short, long. What you're doing brilliantly is shoulder height. Most people go like this, not stand up here, and you're doing that. That's fantastic. Lovely. And then a couple of diagonals each way, and that is your shoulders and this chest area nicely loosened.
I can really feel it.
I wouldn't dream of going to a class without doing this.
Okay.
Now the best one for your back is hands on your hips, small circle. So this lot's not moving, none of it. Is that nice?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? So people who've been gardening, you carry on. People who've been gardening, they'll be down on the floor digging, and then they try to get up, and it's like, oh, watch my husband do it, and he's like, Well, first of all, before you even get up, you could do some of those, but soon, just 2, as soon as you're standing.
Because I get that from, like, sometimes we've got a lowish sofa, and I actually sometimes can't get off it, and I have to go round. Yeah, so, but that's, but it's just, I think, I don't know, it's just, it seizes sometimes, doesn't it? I don't know. But this, this is probably quite good.
So you can do this anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't do it in Tesco's, but
probably not.
No, but anywhere else. Yeah. So then you've got to be guided by yourself. If you leave your hands here in case you need them, go over to one side, around the back as best you can. Small first, remember. And then as far as you can go to the front, small first. So that gives you an idea now how or if it's going to hurt. So now you can go as big as you like for the other 3, and even down here you can go down as low as you want, gently. But I suspect if you round your back, that is when you're going to get the pain when you start to come up. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's what I'm guessing at the moment from what you've said.
Yeah, it feels. It's a weird. It's pain, but nothing I can't,
live with. So those 2 exercises are really good for you.
Okay.
But I notice how you are keeping your back nice and flat there, which is good. But most people end up rounding their back, and then they try to come up.
So keep it flat.
Really look after yourself, yeah. So when you've got it flat, of course, you're getting a nice stretch in the bum and the hamstrings.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 each way. Well, let's just have a look at your balance. Put one foot in front of the other, arms wide.
Yeah.
Settle, and then close your eyes. We're going for 10. Oh, you got it. Now you're squeezing your bum, squeezing your thighs together. All helps. Pelvic floor lifted, core engaged. All that helps. And if you do that for more than 10 seconds, your chronological age has dropped. I don't know how old you are. So
43. Unfortunately.
That's young. So then let's see what you say on the other one. That's very young. I wish. So when you're trying to balance, always actually get your balance before you try and shut your eyes. Yeah, you are good at this. So what it's doing is, because you've got your eyes closed, you don't have those reference points anymore, brain to eye.
Is that why it's harder?
And that's why it's harder. But you've got that. Brilliant.
It's not like I'm lifting. You know, it's funny to think, why can't I see that with my eyes closed?
So you will be building up to doing it here.
Yeah.
Because that's even harder, but...
Okay.
So that's...
But I'll stick to them. So that's the next.
That'll be the next level.
I'll crack this one first.
Okay, so we're doing another balance, but we're also now mobilising the hip. So if you have your hands out here and put one foot forward and just lift it slightly off the floor, really slightly.
Yeah.
And then we're going to draw a semicircle in the air above the floor, but don't bend the knee at all. Keep the knee straight. You'll feel the bum muscles tighten and then bring it back. I know. So it's another balance and again. So that's it. And 2 more on the other side. So I like to do this.
Sorry, right.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm leaning forward. You're not.
You are. I'm not moving.
You're because I've just noticed that I'm doing this.
I was going to say, I thought you were just wobbling.
No, I was. Okay, so everything's straight, just the leg.
Just the leg. Because what it's doing then is mobilising your hip joint.
Yeah, get it.
And switching on your glutes, so these glutes, I talk a lot, but you keep going. These glutes and these thigh muscles are massive, and yet we tend to use our back muscles to pick something off the floor. Yeah. And we go like this, and our back muscles are weak because we haven't done anything to look after them, and that's why they go. Whereas these muscles we're using all day, so why don't we go down like this and pick something up? But we don't do it. We don't. So go back to the first foot, lift the knee. Yeah. When you've got your balance, slowly take it out and bring it back. You've got this one. When you are trying to balance, I'm staring at a little bit of speck of something on the floor, but if you stare at something,
just one thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Because that cuts out any movement off me, and then it's easier to balance. So when you imagine when you're in a room full of people. But all these things, so when you're on the tube or a bus and it's moving, I always try not to hold on. And it's all about improving your balance, because if you use it or lose it. Lovely. Okay, let's just crack our ankles. Put your feet together. Yeah. You'll hear them crack. And your knees. Just bounce up and down. Have you ever done skiing or anything like that?
I have. Haven't been for years though. Yeah.
And then corner to corner.
Do you ski?
Yes, but not for 2 years.
Yeah, it's funny that. I've just been to someone today who's going for half term, and I was like, oh, I haven't been for 2 years. Yeah.
And down, so you can go any lower. Brilliant. And then we're going to take our feet wide. Inhale. This isn't on your thing, but this is just thinking about your tennis. Take the hands through prayer, pelvic floor lifted, core engaged, and then knees go out to the side over your feet. Yeah. And then up, and it looks like your pelvis is coming that way slightly. Try again. That's better. Knees go wide. You're one pelvis. What you're slightly doing is slightly twisting that way, but not much.
Okay.
Not much. One more then. Let's have a go. So if you can go all the way. No, don't worry if you can't. Like there. Fine. And if you want to put the hands on the floor to help you get back up, that's great. Brilliant. So that's the mobilisation.
Okay.
When you're doing that on your own, you know, it takes seconds really. 4 of those, 4 of those,
yeah.
4 of those. And I do that all the time.
Okay.
So then from what you said, because you said of your time scale.
Well, it's just, the idea of dedicating an hour is just not gonna. I know.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Too much going on.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of keeping your NEAT up. Non-exercise activity thermogenic. So I like basically the office is over there, the garage, and I come to the loo here, and I don't walk. I run over, and I run back, and I run up the stairs. Yeah. But that's not an hour's exercise. Can't do it. Yeah. So it's keeping active and just taking everything up a notch for the rest of the day. Yeah. Buzz around the house, run up the stairs, run down the stairs if you can. Yeah. All those things. But then what I did was I have this hip core workout. Because I thought you didn't do much exercise, I changed it slightly. So we're going to do this now. Yeah. See how you get on with it. Yeah. It takes 4 minutes.
Oh, right, awesome.
But you can't, I want you to do it more than once.
Yeah.
But if you do it once in the morning and once in the afternoon, and you don't have to get changed. Yeah. So I'm not saying, okay, get off. No. So it's none of that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right, so what I have on my phone is a timer called Seconds Pro. Okay. It is $2.99 Seconds Pro, but I believe there's
an app you can get on.
Yeah, but I believe there's a Seconds that is not a Pro, but you can't change the settings. Whereas I have lots of different settings. Okay. So this stupid thing switched off because I left it alone too long. There we go. Just got to hang on for that. So I'm going to show you the exercises while that comes up. Yeah. And what HIIT is, high intensity interval training. Yeah. But we're not going to be busting your heart rate, so you won't get hot and sweaty. Okay. 8 exercises. Yeah. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Yeah. For each of the exercises. And if you've got longer, you can do 2 sets.
No, definitely. And like I say, I do find time. So to go on the pals and do stuff. So I do have the time. It's just that kind of, I didn't want to say every day I'm going to, because it's, but this is the kind of thing that I could do.
Yeah, I do this loads. I don't even need the timer anymore because I just can't. Yeah. But I'm going to go through the exercises first. Okay. The main one is whether you can engage your core when you're down here. Yeah. So I changed this to a much simpler exercise, but it isn't actually that easy. So if you put your ribs, thumbs on your ribs, fingertips on that bony hip we talked about. Yeah. Now we did this standing up. Can you pelvic tilt, as in keep your bum on the floor, the back on the floor, sorry. Your back is on the floor, but your bum is tipped up. That's it, yeah. And now arch your back. Arch it so you can stick your hand under. So we're doing this
arch
motion.
It and that?
No, not at the same time.
Right. No, it's fine.
Cool. You must
I know,
levitate. Levitate.
My body doesn't do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's have levitate.
So you're saying switch from
one. We did it when we were standing up. Yeah, perfect. Sorry. And then drop that back down. Arch your back. Stick your hand under just to see how much room you've got under there. Yeah. Now squeeze down on your hand and pelvic tilt. So you've got all that motion, that rocking motion, yeah? Now we're going to pull the ribs to the hips and the hips to the ribs. Okay. And your belly button's got to go down to the floor.
So hips to the ribs.
Yeah, okay. So like if you watch my fingers, they go like that. So I'm pelvic tilting, butt sliding my ribs down and relax. Yeah, that's it. You've got that one. So that's for 20 seconds isn't actually that easy, gotta say. Now side plank, let's have a look what side plank.
So 20 seconds just alternating?
No, sorry. Hold it.
So sorry, 20 seconds like that?
Yeah, and hold it and really squeeze it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and you can really feel it here, right?
Oh right? My God, yes.
Okay, just checking. I've got the right thing, yeah.
So side plank, there are many, many levels of side plank because like I say, this is a core workout, which doesn't mean this. Yeah. It's all of it. So side, front, back, side. Yeah. So let's do the easiest side plank. I've got my knee on the front of the mat. Yeah. My extended foot on the front of the mat. Yeah. And then I lift up Now if you look from the side, the mistake people make is have their bum stuck out. We need to be in a straight line. So I want to see if you can get there first. How does that feel?
Yeah, I feel okay.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Looks okay. So now let's stretch the chest open.
Yeah.
Perfect. So if you can just lift those hips now. Yes, that's it. So you can hold that for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the next one is on the other side. And then the next one is scissors. And again, there's loads of levels of all of these. So we're starting at the basic level of scissors.
Yeah.
So do that slidey thing and lift one knee. How does that feel? So as soon as you bring your knee to your chest, you're cheating. So you take your knee. Like that. You were to know.
Like
and I always say flex foot, because if you've got this is pointed, this is
That's
flex.
Is it? Okay.
And if you have a pointy foot or relaxed foot, you're missing a nice stretch here.
So you can feel it here then. Yeah.
So it's a nice stretch. So now take that back down.
Yeah.
Keep that switched on so it doesn't move. So what you can see in a lot of people is they'll go, you see how mine relaxes and sticks up?
Yeah.
But you switch it on and leave it there. Perfect. And take it down. And then the other one. Perfect. So that's a bit too easy for you. So going up a level already.
Yeah.
I want you to do that. Brace, stay brace, stay brace. Take the other one up. No. So that's where you missed it.
Did I go out of it?
You did, and I want to show you. Is your phone in here?
Yeah.
I'll do it on your phone so I don't have to stop the video. Because it's class. Oh, you've got an iPhone, so I'll send all these to you. Right, do that again. I'm only concentrating on your stomach, can't see anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? So bring one knee up. And now brace, take the other one down.
Do you know what I did though? I cheated a bit then.
Well,
it's like probably look rubbish. I pushed down to try it.
So, body
and it's still the wrong.
This is where
yeah.
it shows you actually don't have a very strong core, which isn't.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning.
I know. I was strong core, which is bad.
So it's down there.
Yeah.
Did it pop up?
Oh yeah. So how do I stop?
So that what we've got to do now is strengthen your core by going actually back to the other level.
Okay. Okay.
For a while.
Because actually that will get me.
So when I'm only putting my arm out of the way so you can see. So when I keep that down and bring that up. And then slowly drop it down. And bring the other one back up. Keeping that engaged. That is your scissors for now.
Because this needs to stay engaged the whole time. Yeah.
Yes. And the fact that it can't, I mean, try it again. Now try really, really hard. Now you know what we're talking about. Now try, you've got to actually
I can't do it.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Mrs. Weak core over here.
I know. I told you, I've had so much grief from my sister going, sort yourself out, you've got no score.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you, this will improve your tennis and everything.
Yeah. Well, so I've got a weak core, and over lockdown I've put on about a stone as well, and that hasn't helped. And so it's just, you kind of just need to sort my life out, basically. So I'm fine with what you're saying. It's just like, yeah.
So that's the scissors. Ankle taps. I'm going to do it here so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Feet together, knees together.
Yeah.
I lift my head and shoulders.
Yeah.
But I've still got my core engaged. And then I'm going to go one side, same side.
So it's the same thing.
Brace your core, yeah.
And then like that.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that high.
Oh, okay. And then just.
Yeah. So we are going to do one side for 20 seconds. That's good, guys.
So stay there.
So not you pulse there. So in other words, instead of swinging into it, we go from here to here.
Oh,
so we don't have momentum.
To go one
cheating.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the brain is so clever at finding these lovely cheats. Core. Yeah. And then the next set is the other side.
Yeah.
And then we go over onto our knees, hands and knees. And when we do anything on our hands and knees, I'm just going to show you how to prepare for it. So my wrists are underneath my shoulders.
Yeah.
My knees are underneath.
Yeah.
So most people have your belly hanging down and your head hanging down. So first of all, engage the core, but it doesn't mean lifting the back. It just means lifting the belly button to the spine and lengthen my neck as though I was standing up.
Yeah.
That is the perfect position to start. Okay, so if you want to practice that first, a good straight back, brilliant. Now lift the belly, but not the back, perfect. So you've got a good box position. Yes, perfect. So now try lifting one arm up to your ear without moving anything else. Core engaged, shoulders stay down and back, all the way up. Lovely. And take it back down and bring it up the other side. I'm having the baggy t-shirt and I can't see what's going on. Cheat. Brilliant. Now try taking one leg, slowly take it out behind you.
Yeah.
And then lift it only to hip height. We're not trying to go as high as we can, but it will switch your glutes on, your bum. Lovely. And the other side. Brilliant.
Do you know, with holding in this position, it makes me feel like I can't breathe.
Does it?
Does that sound weird? Because I'm constantly, because I'm kind of going
concentrating on everything.
I don't know what it's like.
But you can breathe.
I don't know. I can breathe, but it's that kind of weird thing of I don't know whether I'm forgetting to breathe. Yeah, it's I think maybe it's just the concentration, isn't it? On.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I was going to see if you can. Probably you won't be comfortable with this, but I was going to see if you could do one arm and the opposite leg or not. That's where I was heading. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, core engaged, core engaged. Yeah. So I can see your thigh muscle moving, your hamstring. That's brilliant. So what you are going to do then, you're going to do what I think, which is on there. And no, I'm not going to change it. So you're just going to go out and in.
Yeah.
Same side, out and in for 20, and then swap sides. But we're not going to do that last bit. Okay, so you're taking this away with you, so you've got it straight away. And then I'll print it all out and send it you anyway. So, are you ready to try a whole set?
Thing? Yeah.
So, this is a free app called Tabata.
Yeah.
Oh, it's set for 30 seconds work. Let's take it down a bit. Oh, there you go. What you can't do on this one, because it's free, is have all the, have everything saved. That's why it's free, probably. So, rest between sets. That'll do. Okay, so 10 seconds to prepare, 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, times 8. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Try and work to the beat. If you're really struggling, don't worry. So, the first one will be that stomach, ribs to hips, hips to ribs.
Yes.
And you'll hear the beat. Go. And hold it, and breathe, and hold it, and breathe. It's not as easy as you think for 20 seconds. But you can do this in bed.
Yeah.
You can even do it sitting in your chair. Right, to the end deep. Brilliant. Okay, and now it's side plank.
Yeah.
You haven't got long, well, obviously 10 seconds, but side plank. Open up the chest, stick the bum in. Yeah, and open the chest, so I'm trying to do that. Core engaged all the time, core engaged. So you've got gammy elbows like me, they're hyper extending. Your elbows and mine do the same.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. It's handy for getting behind the fridge. How's that feel?
Yeah.
That should be quite comfortable. And the other side, of course.
Right.
And your 6-year-old, is it boy or girl?
Girl.
She can do it with you.
Yeah, I did say that to her actually. That I was.
And this is
like,
fast, so she won't get bored.
Because they do yoga and stuff at school these days, don't
they?
Do they? Yeah, and so she.
Brilliant. And now the dreaded scissors.
Oh yes.
So, concentrate. So lift one leg, lower it. Lift the other leg. That's good. Lower it. That's alright, isn't it? I just do one more to even it up. You don't want to go home wonky. Brilliant. And then the next one is those ankle taps. So you can actually stay there and tap. So what this is doing now is those real side crunches, like the side plank, but slightly different. Keep breathing, belly button to spine, belly button to spine. So I'm just doing one side, I'm not going back past the middle.
One side.
Yeah, because the next one
Is the other side.
is the other side. But if you did half and half, carry on doing half and half for another set. Doesn't matter. There we are. Off we go. I'm going to just work through the rest while showing you. If your neck starts to ache, you can support it. Brilliant. And then it's the 4-point kneeling on both sides. So we're going to do first 20 seconds on one side, second 20 seconds on the other. Belly button spine, belly button spine. Lovely. So what you're doing well there is you're not lifting the hip. I am going to try and correct your elbows. Just try and turn that, that's it. Just because it's going to get worse into old age. That's brilliant. And you're not even resting in the middle. So now change sides.
I'll do it yet, one day.
No, 5, 4. Brilliant. Three, 2, 1. Well done. I switched it off.
Good.
Right. So this is Tabata.
Yeah.
If you want to buy the Seconds Pro, I just love it.
Yeah.
Because I've got all these different ones stored. But Tabata Timer.
Yeah.
That's the free one.
Okay.
Which is what we were just using.
Am I right on here?
Why? Yeah, we'll just take.
Oh, is that right? That's good.
Yeah,
I'll take a picture actually.
There's some strange route. There it is.
They got
Honestly,
stuff.
yeah. I hate this. This is all I use this for now. Is for this.
It's frozen.
It's called Tabata Timer.
Thank you. Cool.
I hate this tablet and I don't use it for anything except that.
So
when I'm
I know
videoing.
that one. I know that one. Scissors is the ankle. No, not
No,
ankle tap, which
scissors
was
is the
scissors. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Just so I remember.
So if you write ankle taps left, ankle taps right.
Yeah. 4-point kneeling. That's that one, isn't it?
Call it Superman if you want. That's what we all
Yeah,
know
well
as
done.
Superman,
That's
Superman.
good. I'll remember it then.
And then
Thank
the best rest on the planet
Yeah.
is child pose, which but wide leg child pose will do. So take my feet together at the back.
Yeah.
If you get cramp in your toes, just curl them under.
Yeah.
Knees wide comfortably.
Yeah.
And then into this child pose, keeping your elbows off the floor. That's lovely.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yes, your back will love it. Now, without moving your hands, can you try and imagine you're trying to turn your armpits away from each other?
Then that way.
Away from each other, so out. Like if you can see mine from here to there, without moving my hands, basically. But I'm going to leave them there and stretch there. And then stretch inside.
So should they be further out?
Your whole shoulder, it's actually the shoulders that work. Can you see my shoulders moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. But my shoulders are quite supple. But even if you don't do it, even if you don't move that far, and once the thought in your head should be to try and get your armpits out and away, facing, because it's a good stretch for your shoulders and your chest. Yeah. And now turn your armpits in towards each other. Yeah, that's it. So now you're getting a stretch across the back of the neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. So that's your stretch. I want to show you the one that's good for your back if it's particularly hurting. So if you can get down on the floor while it's hurting, however you can. I know. And then put your hands here like you are. It's called Cobra. I'm going to do it from the front. So my shoulders are in line. I don't want to be like this. I want to be shoulders down and back and shoulders away from the ears.
Yeah.
So people do this, but we need to be like that. And then, if you just go up here, is that comfortable there?
Yeah.
Is it actually, when I say comfortable, is it great for your back?
I can feel a stretch here. Is that right or not?
Or
Yeah, no.
So this, nice. I think this will help your back, not.
Yeah. No, it's not, there's nothing painful about it.
No, good. So now, if you just try and, we said about pelvic tilt.
Yeah.
So the pelvic tilt was this one.
Yeah.
Try and do a gentle one of those. Not all, you might not, and that's just going to increase the stretch for you. Yeah. Pelvic tilt it under.
Yeah. And
now relax it and arch it even more. So you're doing that rocking motion there. And hopefully that should make your back feel nicer when you're having an episode.
Like get out soon.
Yes, but you can even again maybe do this before you can get out of bed.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I've got a video on my YouTube channel, and it's my mother-in-law who's 90. In fact, she's 91 next week. And it's us doing the workout before she gets out of bed, because she said sometimes she just can't get out of bed. So we do this little workout. You watch it, you wouldn't believe how good she is. And I did her a Pilates routine, 24 minutes, and she does it every day.
That's amazing. And she's 90.
90, yeah.
Awesome.
We've been doing it for 2 years.
Fair play.
Right, there was one more stretch I wanted to do to try and see if this helps your sciatica.
Yeah.
It's called the keyhole. Right, can you see from here?
Yeah.
My feet are hip distance apart. Can you cross one leg over the other?
Yeah.
Did that hurt at all?
No.
Now put a little bit of pressure just to open up the hip.
Yeah.
So put your hand on your knee and push it away gently, but not so you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Does that feel all right?
Yeah. I can feel it, but
yeah. Well, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's fine.
Okay. Now relax it. Now bring your head and shoulders up. And my hands are going through my legs. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then can you lift the leg? Now this might start to hurt your bum, but it's a stretch. Grab behind your knee, your thigh.
Yeah.
And pull it towards you. And with the leg up there, the leg being across, it stretches your bum.
Yeah.
And then you can relax down and hold it. How does that feel?
Yeah. So there is pain.
Pain not.
But it's heated there.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, exactly. Which is where I get the.
Yeah.
So.
But
it's that weird kind of slightly
uncomfortable.
Okay pain.
So, is it fair to call it mild tension?
Yeah, it's nothing that's there's a difference between hideous pain and that.
Yes, so mild tension is good. That's what we're always after when we're stretching. So by doing that, bringing it in, then you can relax your head and shoulders down. Now that stretch you should be doing while you're watching telly because it takes ages. And if you can do it for 3 full slow breaths.
And my head's supposed to be down here. Like this.
Just be comfortable. Yeah.
It's actually pulling across here as well. Is that right?
What?
So all here.
Yeah. So what we've got here, we have a piriformis muscle.
Yeah.
Which goes across here. It's flat. It's a band underneath the podge, and that's your piriformis muscle. And what happens is, if it's sciatica caused by a tight piriformis muscle, the nerve, your sciatic nerve, comes out of your vertebrae just about here, which is where you started at the pain starts, and then it goes out, it goes under the piriformis muscle and down the leg, which is why some people have pain all the way to the ankle. Yeah. So having it on both sides is what's unusual. But having sciatica, the class sign is when you get the pain and then all the way down, and the cure for it is to stretch that piriformis muscle, which is what this exercise is doing.
Yeah, definitely.
And so you hold it for 3 full breaths, swap sides for 3 full breaths, and repeat 3 times, which takes quite a long time, I'm afraid, but I can't.
No, it's a good stretch.
It is a good stretch.
Yeah, you can really feel it.
And you can actually do it sitting at your desk. If you carry on doing that, you can sit here at your desk, press it down like that, and then don't lean forward.
I was going to say, and it's all the neck and everything. It's like
so I'm not going to go like that, which does absolutely nothing. I'm going to just stick my chin out, and that's giving me the same stretch. Yeah. And you can do that for 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out, a couple of times.
And I think I just need to get in the habit of.
I know it is habit, and it's getting used to moving in different ways, and not be embarrassed if somebody's watching you. Because I do these at my desk. So I've got Simon, husband, sat over there, but I've got Stuart sat there, and I just sort of sneakily just. And he doesn't move at Stuart, and he's as stiff as a board. So those are what I've got lined up for you. As soon as you tell me you want more, so with regards to all of these are basic levels. Well, except I know you've already gone up a level on that.
Because I know the next plank is is without the knee, isn't it, and stuff.
But
I'm nowhere near. It sounds like I need to perfect these and get it right, rather than like the thing with the legs. So I get that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So all of that is written down as there was a couple of. We can still do it. Have you got anything stretchy? The only reason being is
I can buy one of those from Amazon. It's fine.
I'm just going to get you an easier one than that, to be honest.
That's going to scare me off.
Yeah. But this is only a little bit lighter, okay?
Yeah.
So if you have that one, now this is just to sort your neck and posture out. You can do it sitting down and standing up.
Yeah.
So we've got it out in front of us, palm to palm.
Yeah.
Grab the band, get yourself set up, and then inhale. And as you exhale, elbows stay tight, and you take your hands as far as you can, so without going like that.
If I take one.
And.
Not very strong.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Just
so get everything set up.
And what that's doing is really strengthening your shoulder rotator cuffs and the upper back. So you're still crooked, you know. So look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. You don't need to go that far.
Okay.
Yeah. And what you did absolutely right without me telling you is a lot of people will just go, you're missing half the exercise, but what you were doing was controlling
speed,
that. And I know what I've got you can buy. I've got a shorter one that's somebody broke, one or somebody broke, ear broke. Because I was disinfecting them every time I use them.
It's been a nightmare.
They've weakened. So that is so fab for your upper back.
Well, that's this I can do easily.
And then the next one is the W.
Okay.
So the reason it's called the W is at the moment my arms are in a Y. Turn your hands over.
So turn around. I thought so that.
So you know your hands are in a Y shape now.
Yeah.
To take them into a W without doing this, I take my shoulders back and bring my elbows down. So my arms are now in a W. That's it, brilliant. And then back up under control. And down under control. So at the moment you haven't got much tug on there. I would want to see a little bit more tension on your band, just so you're working a bit harder.
Yeah.
So that's strengthening your arms, your wrists, your hands, practicing your posture, but it's really strengthening these to counteract all of this that we do. So I'll try and find the little one. So that wide, I'm not doing press ups with you now because I just think you'll give up because of overload. And then that.
No, this is honestly, this is brilliant.
That I will sort and I will email
and I'm happy
to
buy one of these. I don't want to take
something
of yours or whatever.
I have got one that's broken, which is perfect for that because it's long enough. Just gotta find it. Have a drink, by the way. Because,
thank you.
Because I made it.
I've had half of it. Don't worry.
So that's only half one because it broke.
Oh, that's amazing, thank you.
So, have a go.
Yeah, so this one is just like...
no, this one is upside down.
Sorry.
Dumb waiter, think of a waiter.
Yes.
and
then it's just
arms are bent into your
yes, and then you stretch. And then the other one is Y, like that.
Take it back behind you.
But I need to have a bit of
that's it.
Everything else done as well. Like this and that and the rest of it. So that's amazing.
That will do you a lot of good.
Thank you.
Be interesting to see what your sister thinks of all that.
No, she'll be
So I did that as a printout big. So
is that all right? Can I take that now?
And then I will print it out properly.
Thank you. So I'll transfer the money soon.
That's
got home.
okay.
Don't worry, I will do the so I'm the next 2 Wednesdays I'm away with work, which is a bit of a nightmare. So can I come again in like 3 weeks or something?
You can come again in
what's
3
the best
weeks,
thing to do? What do you recommend?
I was going to. I'm not trying to.
No, I know you're not. I totally. It's fine.
It's up to you when you want to come back. If you think doing all this for 2 whole weeks and come back on the 3rd is absolutely fine with me. Don't mind at all. Or we can try another day.
Okay, so other days are an option as well.
Oh God, I work.